Jen.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Yes, 24th birthday last Thursday.
We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Pizzotti, and then we'll do questions for our student athletes, Haley Walker and Jorie.
Well, I told the girls a win. You know, it's always great to get a win. I think tonight on a night when we're not hitting great shots from the perimeter, a number of shots from the perimeter, you got to rely on your defense and rebounding. And we knew our advantage was inside tonight, and I think you could see that with just Jorie's stat line and Meg Newman's stat line. But our emphasis was going to get the ball inside today, and that worked out well for us when we were able to do that.
Questions for Haley or Jorie?
Jorie, was your stat line tonight maybe a combination or solely on your graduate student leadership or your opportunism or both or maybe something else?
I think you hit the nail on the head. I think it's a combination of the fact that I am a sixth year. This is technically my fourth year playing basketball, but it's my sixth year in college basketball and my fifth year here at DePaul, so I know the system really well. I know what Jill wants of me, and this year it's been really fun for me to be in the position I'm in, where I'm, coaching up the younger kids, but also everyone's just been instilling confidence in me. Every rep in practice, when we're talking about games and games plans, and when it comes to being vocal as a leader, my teammates and my coaches, encourage me and reciprocate, that energy, and it's been giving me the confidence to, try to, really step up in several ways. So I'm feeling pretty good, and I couldn't have done it without everybody by my side.
From a leadership perspective, we talked in our interview about team chemistry. How important has the team chemistry been, and how have you noticed it kind of pan out the last few weeks?
Like we've talked about, we have 8 new people, so it's been a lot. This fall has been a lot of getting to know each other and learning the system and understanding what it really takes to be good at this level and getting comfortable with our roles. But I mean, it's October 28th. It's everyone's roles in this team are going to continue to develop and solidify as we move forward and progress into the season. But I was really happy with everybody's energy. I thought. Some people we had come off the bench, like Haley and Elena and Angelina. I was really impressed with them, and especially their energy on the defensive side. And it was so fun to see them get excited for each other, because that's what it takes. We gotta sit down and dig in, and then celebrate the little wins, celebrate the wins within the game. That's what gets you through. That's what wins. That's what sustains your team chemistry throughout the season. So I was really happy to see little moments of smiles and chest bumps, and we're just going to build on that.
Haley, I wanted to ask you, how's it been coming back from your injury? How has that process been?
It's been good. Last year, I was still coming back from it. I didn't play much, and even in the summer I was still out with it. So I feel like this year I'm back to myself, and I've been grinding hard, and I have a lot of support from the coaches and the teammates. So now I feel ready and much more prepared for the season. I can't wait to get some W's under our belts.
Which part of your well, for lack of a word, rehab was harder? Was it the psychological part or the physical? I think you had a torn ACL.
Yeah.
Which was harder, the psychological part or the physical part of it?
I guess kind of both. Mentally, it's tough. You're sitting out. I was out for a year and a half, and then coming back, and then I missed most of the summer last year, and so just trying to be back on the same page as everybody else, it's terrible. It sucks, So, obviously physically I wasn't there either, because I had no strength in my leg really. So I feel like I worked really hard this summer, and now I feel much more prepared for this season, mentally and physically.
Was part of the psychological part maybe you going back to when you were really great in high school and kind of going, that's what I need to get back to?
Yeah, it was really a lot of that, just reflecting, just talking to my parents, my teammates. That type of injury is just detrimental, and I'm so glad they had my back throughout the process too. And seeing old footage, I'm like, wow, that's what I need to get back to, and I feel like I'm already there. I'm getting back to there,
Yeah. Jorie, did you know Meg Newman in high school? Did you play against one another? So what was that like?
Yes, we played against each other. She was. We did not hate each other, but we guard each other often. She had a really good high school team, so it was always a challenge for my crew going up to North Central. But it was fun. It was fun. My dad was my high school coach, and Meg's high school coach. They always tried to play each other because we were always tended to be the top 10 teams in the state. Great competition, and I was glad that she kind of came back into my life. So, and I am
In a good way.
in a good way. Yeah, it's much more fun playing with her than against her. That's for sure.
Anything else for Jorie or Haley?
Thank you both.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Good job.
You guys should be able to make it back.
Yeah, just go left and keep going. Turn left, Haley, left and keep going.
Gotcha.
So maybe we're supposed to force number 11.
Yes.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, with the lineup tonight, was it just a matter of you mixing and matching, trying to find maybe what worked and what maybe...
It is definitely, the season is young, and we've tried to really impress upon our 6 freshmen and our 4 sophomores that they're going to become different players like every week. If they stay committed and they work hard, whatever they were on October 23rd, they're going to be different on October 28th, and to continue to just work hard. And tonight, it was definitely, we had in our mind, we knew what direction we were going to head and in what order, so to speak. But they get out there, and then if they guarded, they had a better chance to get back in there. And to have the energy from Haley, and then the energy from both Elena West and then Angie Smith, and talking to the young players about, freshmen usually kind of go down early in the season because they're learning so much, and they're going to go down before they start to come up, and everyone's coming up at a little bit different time, and you just have to continue to work hard, and you always hear trust the process, but it really is about trusting the process and trusting your teammates and just trusting the program, and I thought tonight, it was great to see Angelina Smith, Elena West, Haley give that kind of energy, because we were effective high-low, but it was still, we struggled shooting it from the outside, and we needed to guard this team. This team did a great job getting the ball to the paint and then kicking it out. And if we didn't defend properly, or if we stayed too long on a help, they hit a 3, and it was great to see that they just hit 1 3 the second half. So that certainly was an emphasis of ours at halftime. And then even when we got that lead late in the third quarter, a team that can shoot so well, it's a 0-0 game, and we have to play like it's a 0-0 game and play every possession like it's a 0-0 game. So.
How impressed were you with the defensive effort tonight? I know it'll evolve and change, but little wins one at a time.
Yeah, you know what? I was at times really, really pleased with it, and then at other times it shows that we still need to practice, and I joke with the girls all the time. I'm so excited because now we still have things to work on, so we get to practice. So, but there were certainly moments that will show them they were great defensively, one-on-one defensively, they were great, and then other times we weren't there. So it's just in the course of the game, you're not going to be perfect, but you're trying to be perfect, and learn from also the fact that the players who were able to really stay out there were the ones who were guarding, and then on the offensive end taking care of the basketball.
Meg Newman really seemed to have an eye as a passer. Is that something you've kind of seen from day one?
Yeah, she loves, she loves being like, she'd be the point guard if she could be the point guard, So she's an exceptional jumper. She plays with a lot of energy, and when she does get a rebound, she's able to bust it out. She's able to bust it out. So we'd love her to just bust it out, and she runs the floor so well. Get it to a guard, and then get into your area where you're most effective, which is in the paint. But she loves that part of the game. She loves passing. She had several assists tonight. She had 7 assists. So that's not 7 is a big number, but her assisting is not a big surprise. She loves passing the ball. She loves sharing the ball. She would love to eventually be a Harlem Globetrotter if she could be. She loves it, Jim. She loves it.
Anything else for Coach?
I don't think we do.
Okay, you guys, thank you very much for coming tonight. Appreciate it.
Yes.